America 3017. The ultra-conservative Manifest Party controls the government. And the government controls everything. Nevertheless, we persist. We resist. We step out of line and we unfollow.
This is Unfollow the Revolution. This world is rotten to its core. We're daily oppressed, subjugated by those who believe only in the power of their own fists and the feel of their own boot heels upon our face. Every day, everyone is crying out for someone to save them from this hell that we've made for ourselves. Someone shouts, "Save us." Well, I'm here to save us. My name is Jack, and if you're hearing this, you are the Resistance. Or at least I hope you're the Resistance. If not, I hope you enjoy this as well. This is a podcast about fighting the man, fighting the power, and starting a revolution against the evil manifest. If you are actually a member of Unfollow, please get in contact with me. I would love to be a part of your organization, and as it stands, I'm just your revolutionary enthusiast, here to tell the good news to all the desperate people out there. So, how we're gonna do this, guys, I'm gonna have my breaking events. I'm gonna tell you what's going on throughout this nation of ours. I'm gonna have a very special guest. We're gonna really get down deep and interview the people around us, all right? Not just the good guys fighting the good fight on the front lines, but the real evil scum of the earth, douchebags who think they can just step over all of us. But enough about that. I'm putting the cart in front of the horse. Right now, it's time for some breaking news updates. Today's top story. Now, we all know about the Cage farms. Everyone knows it, but no one ever wants to talk about it. But what's really going on down there? Well, I'll let you know. Old Jack's gonna tell ya, because I was there firsthand. That's right, this week I am the news story. I broke in to one of the top secret cage farms around me, and what I saw will shake you to the very core. In fact, I don't even have to tell you, because in part of my heroic exploration into this hellhole, I've rescued a very own cage clone, and I'd like to introduce you to him right now. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
UX813121.
UX8132.
UX813121.
I'm gonna call you UX8. Is that cool?
UX8 was that was a special clone. I'll tell you what. We all strive to be like UX8.
Oh wow. So you were actually allowed to talk to each other in the farms.
Oh yeah. It was I don't know. Sort of like a summer camp, if you will. A summer camp full of Nicolas Cages. Yeah.
So, well, I mean, I'm sure it was horrible, though, right? Like, you guys just, clamped in there and it just being the government's plaything, right?
No, I mean, we were mushed into tiny carts. We were transported back and forth, but it was great. I mean, when you love you and you get to hang around you all day long, it's kind of the best thing ever.
So, all right, well, they moved you from cart to cart. What exactly was a day in the life of a cage clone like? Walk us through it.
All right, a day in the life of a cage clone. Well, we woke up at the break of dawn. Then we were put into a subsect of camp, a concentration camp, where we learned to focus our mental acuity, things like that. Take all sorts of tests. Then after that, we broke for lunch. Which involved eating whichever cages had died at any point.
Whoa, wait, they had you eating each other?
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. What is that like?
Oh, delicious.
It's delicious to eat your own...
Yeah, absolutely. To eat, have you ever eaten a cage before?
I mean, not that I know of.
It's like prime meat. I'm telling you, it's better than anything I'd ever had before. Come to think of it, I think that's all I've ever had before. But it's very, very good. All different kinds of ways to cook a cage. We get creative after a while eating the same
What is your preferred way of eating a ewe?
Like the steaks, the flank, we sort of carve that out, sizzle that on the grill, smoke it if you can. It's mwah, if done right. And UX8 could cook a cage.
You know, I'm gonna say that on its surface sounds horrible, but I mean, you're kind of selling me on it. Is it possible? I gotta see if it's possible to actually get cage meat outside of a cage farm. I've never seen that advertised, actually. Is that just like a cage farm speciality, I guess?
I wouldn't know. That's all we had. So I assume that's what you eat out here too.
Well,
There are plenty of us.
Well, there's going to be a lot of new experiences for you. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just go out on a limb here. How about you stick with me, all right? You don't really have a home or anything like that because that's gone now. And you can just
Well,
stay.
what happened? What do you mean it's gone?
What's that?
Why is it? What happened to?
Oh,
the
well,
camp?
I liberated the farm. So that's gone now.
You liberated
Yeah.
you freed the farm. So
Yeah, the farm is no longer
where it was?
Yes. I cleansed it with fire.
Oh, well, what about UX8 and everyone else?
Well, from what you've told me, UX8 is a dynamite guy, right? So he probably is doing just fine, and all the other cages are on another farm somewhere, and it's really quiet and nice, and they can play all day.
That sounds lovely. Why can I go there?
Well, you could, or you can make your life mean something, and you can help me take down the man. Do you know what the man is, UX?
Nicolas Cage is the man.
Well, yes, but there's another man behind that man, and that's called the Manifest, and that's a bad man. And he's made our lives a living hell, and you and me, we're gonna take him down.
I'll give anything a shot.
All right, there you go. That's that Cage attitude we know and love. All right, so in closing, folks, I'm a hero. Cage farms are on fire, and I saved a life, so yay us. Yay free America.
Yay. Woo!
All right. Now, we actually talked about this a little bit earlier, if you'll remember. We have what's going to be the next segment of the show. It's where we introduce our guest that we're going to talk to. Do you remember that?
Nope.
No? Okay, well, in the next room is our guest. So if you can go get him for us,
Okay.
that's going to be great. All right, folks. This guest this week is really special. I got him from government headquarters. He says he works in the art sanitation department, which sounds like some real propagandist bullshit. So we're going to find out all about it. All right, and I think here he is now. UX, can you go ahead and introduce our guest here real quick?
Here he is. Tell us your name. I can't hear you.
I think he needs help with the thing. If you can,
Oh yeah.
with your hands.
Oh, whew, okay, that hurt. All right. Oh yeah. So my name, hi, I'm Tag Yolo Thompson. I'm an art sanitation expert, and yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to play. So what's the game? What are we doing?
You're
the
really
deal?
chipper for this.
Oh, I've wanted to be on a reality show my whole life. This is awesome. This is really, literally a dream come true.
Oh,
I mean, like every young boy dreams of being on a reality show one day, but I never thought it would happen to me.
Yeah, I don't-
And there I was leaving work, and I see a Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
clone in a van, and he's like,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, get in!" And I'm like, "Awesome!" And then he's like, "Put your head in the bag, and we'll handcuff you." I'm like, "Great!" And
Yeah, this-
anyway, so yeah, I'm here. What's the deal? What's the
Yeah,
how's
this is
work?
this
Like
is not
Survivor?
this is not a reality show.
Not a reality.
Well, we are making a show, and this is really happening to you. But
Wait, what other kind of show is there?
this is like a news kind of thing.
News.
Yeah.
I'm in a manifest facility.
Well, no. This is my facility. This is Jack HQ. All right, you're in the command center.
Of what?
Look, this is not a reality show. All right, I just want to be clear about this.
And
no.
it's a new show not done by the manifest. So
Yeah.
this is illegal.
Whoa.
You can't have a new show unless it's run by the manifest. Everyone knows this.
Look, I'm not gonna let the government tell me what I can and can't do. All right?
Why not?
Because this is for everybody. This is not subject to review and approval by the man.
How do you know it's good?
Oh, I know it's good. UX, how are we doing? Is this good? Is this good?
Is it? I mean, yes. Yes.
See, the people have spoken, so I think we're doing pretty damn great.
Okay.
All right.
So what is it you say you do here?
Well, we get down to the nitty gritty and we find out what's really going on with the people that say they're looking after us. You say you work in the art sanitation department. Tag YOLO Johnson.
Thompson.
Tag
YOLO Thompson.
Thompson. So what is it you do here?
Well,
in your job?
Oh, I see. You took my question. You turned it around on me.
Yeah.
That was clever. Yeah. So, let me back up a little bit. I'll answer your question in a second. It's just I want to be sure I really understand what's happening. Am I being held prisoner by criminals?
No.
I'm a Nicolas Cage. I'm not a criminal.
Yeah, he's not a criminal. I'm a freedom fighter. And you're being detained.
Do you think you're part of a revolution?
Well,
because there's not a revolution. Like, unfollow. That's a myth.
Oh, no.
No. It's a myth. There is no such thing.
That is exactly what I would expect a government worker to hear. The unfollow is very real, and it is everywhere, and sooner or later, they're going to get in touch with me, or I'm going to find them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You keep waiting, buddy.
I can wait as long as I want. And in fact, you can wait as long as I want as well, because you are detained. So think about that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Scoreboard.
Okay, as long as I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Want to know what I do?
Yeah, what is it you do?
I'm in art sanitation, like I told your Nick Cage guy here. Sorry, what's your name, buddy?
UX813121.
UX813121. Okay. I'll be sure I refer to you by that and not shorten it like I'm sure some people try to.
It's called a nickname.
No. Thank you. Yeah. Tag YOLO Thompson.
Yeah, so I do art sanitation. And what that is, yeah, I watch old art from before the manifest. I scan it for any questionable material. I remove it, and then it becomes available to the public for consumption.
Wait, so you go back through old stuff.
Yeah.
And you remove parts of it.
Exactly.
To make it suitable for people to watch.
Well, if I think something could be made suitable just by removing some stuff, sure. Some things are just rotten to the core, and you just gotta throw it in the trash and go on to the next thing.
Wait, so it just gets destroyed?
I mean, we archive it, but then, yeah, essentially, it's locked away forever.
Wait. You're telling me there's an archive of illegal materials the government doesn't want us to see?
Oh, yeah, we call it the vault.
OMG, you guys. UX.
Mm-hmm.
OMG.
What is that?
Do you know? All right, that means like, oh my gosh. Do you know what this means?
Oh my gosh.
All right, no. This is important material. This is stuff that the people don't know about. We need to tell them. We need to tell the world about everything.
We don't know about it.
Right. Tag!
Yeah.
We don't know about it.
You're right. It's in a vault locked away where you can't get to it. That's its whole purpose.
Wait, but you can get to it, right?
That's my job. Wait a second.
I got you. You said it.
I can't without an internet connection.
No takesies backsies. I have Wi-Fi.
Son of. All right.
All right. Mm-hmm. UX, go get the laptop. Go get the laptop that we have. It looks like a rectangle with another rectangle on it.
A brick.
Yeah, go get one of those.
Okay.
But flatter.
Okay.
All right. So, Tag, looks like you're going to show us the vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll show you the vault. It's pointless. Like, it's not government. It's not some big government secret you're going to learn how to, bring down the manifest from. It's just old, mostly movies.
All right. Well, look, movies are the foundation of our daily existence.
Well, yeah, the new good movies, sure. This is like 1,000-year-old movies. They're crap for the most part.
But we could see like a movie like right when the manifest was just starting out. You ever thought about that? Like what the government was like and what horrible war must have happened so they came to power or something.
Well, that's exactly the kind of thing it's my job to remove. We don't want people to know what it was like before the manifest. Just because it stressed them out so much. Just what a horrible world that must have been before the manifest was here to protect us all.
You say horrible, I say free. Thank you, UX8. Here we go. All right.
Okay, I'll just logging in. I tell you, this is a waste of your time.
I don't think so.
Okay, here we go. There is the vault. Just a bunch of old movies, TV shows, video games, comic books, novels.
This is your job? You get to watch and read all of this for your job?
Yeah, I actually went to school to learn how to be able to watch and read stuff before the manifest without being brainwashed by it.
Wow.
And yeah, so I just go through this stuff, and you know,
Where
it's actually pretty cool. I do like my job. I mean, it's no reality TV show star, but it's
I like
pays the
that
bills.
too. Could I do some? I don't know. Could I do something like that? That
you want to be an art sanitizer?
It's kind of
I've
sounds
never
fun.
heard of a Nicolas Cage being anything other than a Nicolas Cage actor, right?
Oh yeah,
In one of the Nicolas Cage.
you're right. I
All right.
Probably shouldn't.
No. UX, you know what? I think you've got a great idea. You want to make yourself better. You want to better yourself. You want to be like this degenerate gentleman right here. But I have a better way of doing that. You don't have to go to school like a nerd, and you get to think for yourself. What do you think about that?
What is it?
It's called We're Gonna Look at the Vault.
Oh, we're gonna watch movies and stuff.
You know what? Why not?
Wait,
That sounds awesome,
Right?
Yes.
so you kidnapped me to bring me here to make me do my job?
Well, I didn't know that was your job, and I didn't know you had a cool job. I thought you were just like a wiener.
So the vault.
The vault. What are we looking at here? What do we got?
Okay, so here is a movie, Footloose.
Footloose? Is that
Yeah,
like
it's one of my favorites.
is it like a kickboxing movie?
You'd think that, right? I totally see why you go there.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. Kind of. I was waiting like hour 45 minutes into this. I'm like, why hasn't there been a kick yet?
Wait,
hasn't
there's no
hasn't really
fighting?
been a single kickboxing match the whole time.
Is Nicolas Cage in it?
No? Oh, he's not. I'll tell you who is. You remember that guy Kevin Bacon? He's famous because he had so many kids that all of us are related to him by like
Oh yeah,
six.
yeah.
Yeah. So before he had all those kids, or maybe during, I don't really know. He was an actor.
Really? The
Yeah,
Allfather
somehow-
was an actor.
Yes, the Allfather Kevin Bacon was an actor.
Wow.
So this is one of his movies.
Heck of a thing. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the whole bothering millions of Americans probably a bigger legacy than I was an actor too, right? But
Well, I mean, yeah. But still, this is interesting. See, because I never heard about any of this in our histories. I'm guessing you didn't until you came across this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get to read the real histories, so or watch the real hit. Hey, let's watch Footloose.
You know what?
Well-
All right.
All right. Where's the? You guys got any Nicolas Cage seasoning? We're gonna eat popcorn. I'm sure we're gonna watch a movie.
Does Nicolas Cage have his own seasoning? I wasn't aware of there being a brand of Nicolas Cage seasoning for popcorn.
I think Nicolas Cage is the seasoning.
Yes.
Is there?
What?
Can you rummage any up off of yourself? Maybe.
That would be painful.
Please don't make this Nicolas Cage clone part of it.
I'm
If
not-
you guys have never had Nicolas Cage
I mean,
seasoning,
I'm
then-
not. Look, my whole thing is about telling people not what to do. So you do what feels right for you, and we'll just wait here.
All right, we're gonna. Ooh, you guys you'll never eat popcorn differently again. Although I hope it doesn't keep coming from me.
We'll figure that out. All right. So, all right, get us ready, fire it up, and we will be back, listeners.
Wow, what an appropriately fun time we're having. I sure am parched, though.
Let me fix you some water.
Say, what are you doing with that water?
Oh, boiling it. I read in a book once that heating the water is good. I heard that it removes bacteria and germs.
Whoa there, little miss. All you're really doing is burning full-flavored American water.
What?
Bacteria and germs are just deviant talk for flavor and goodness. True Americans know that all water is Manifest approved, and the Manifest would never approve something that's bad for you. Not only will boiling the water kill its full-bodied taste, but it also qualifies as damaging Manifest property, which is grounds for re-education.
I had no idea. I'll never trust some silly book ever again. Thanks for reminding me that the Manifest loves me and always knows what's best.
And don't you forget it. Forgetting is grounds for re-education. Don't boil water, it cooks out America.
Okay, and that was Footloose. Yeah, you know what? It does have a lot of good points.
Why would you hide that?
So it has a depiction of a rebellion in it, and that's one of those red flags, like, oh, nope, there's a depiction of a rebellion or a revolution or defying authority. You can't really
This is
turn
what
that
people
into...
need to see, though. So good.
It's kind of a shame it's not out there, but at the same time, people, without the right training, like the schooling that I went to, this movie can give you some really wrong ideas.
I'll tell you about the school I went to. It's called the School of the Mean Streets. Mm-hmm. And in that school, which I graduated with honors, this was all the right reasons and all the right lessons that I learned.
I'm going to back you up.
Yeah?
The Mean Streets had an honors program?
Well, I mean, I kind of made it honorable with my fists.
Mm-hmm. So on the Mean Streets, you were a nerd.
No,
Right?
wait, no.
Like
no.
you studied harder than anyone else on the Mean Streets?
Some would
Did you
say
stay after school?
the school's always happening on the streets.
Mm-hmm. Did you tutor some of the slower students?
With my fists.
Uh-huh.
The mean streets are more of an idea,
Sure, there we are.
which is something that your people have a problem with. Ideas.
No, just bad ideas.
Yeah, what a bad idea to you is a rebellion
Yeah.
and standing up for what's right, like what happened in Footloose. This was incredible.
Oh, no. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You completely misunderstood this movie.
Wait, what?
Okay, let me explain it. Let me break it down for you. Before I get started, UX8, this is delicious. I was a bit disgusted at the idea of eating human flesh, but I guess it doesn't count if it's a Nicolas Cage clone.
Yeah, this is delicious.
No, it's definitely still human flesh.
It's chewy but crunchy. Mm-hmm. It's just perfect on popcorn.
I'll tell you the secret. The grease from my hair. After a little bit of skin is sprinkled in there, grease from the hair. That'll really set it. It's
You
like,
know what? I've already committed to liking it, so that's just
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm all in.
Honestly,
I'm all in.
I like it more.
It's too
now.
late to back out now.
Yeah,
Okay, well, we'll just need to find some dead cages from now on.
I think I know where I can find some dead cages.
Oh, good. Let's do that for a dinner.
All right, yeah.
I can. Well, no, I can't
Wait, you can't?
cook. I'm pretty bad at it.
They don't teach cooking on the Cage farms. Nicolas Cage, I don't think, was ever a cook in any of his movies, so it's not a skill he needed to learn.
Yeah, I mean, you got so many other skills you're great at, right? You don't need to cook, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, no. Wait. No.
Well, I
Yes?
mean, you learned all the Nicolas Cage skills, right?
Well, I was in the process of learning them, and then I was liberated.
So, I mean, did you learn guns? That was a big Nicolas Cage thing.
I can pick one up.
Okay. Can you do a high-speed car chase? Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah. Okay. So I have a little secret. The reason
Okay.
that we ate so many cages is the number I accidentally killed. Sort of.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Am I being judged here?
No, this
Well,
is a judgment-free zone.
Just trying to
That's
find out
kinda-
what happened.
Kind of
Yeah.
what I thought. Okay. Well.
Kind of want to know who's holding me prisoner.
Right. Yeah.
A killer, apparently.
I think we've all killed in our time.
Nope.
Hey, don't yuck on a yum. Continue, UX.
Yeah. Okay. So, anytime I picked up any kind of weaponry. I generally accidentally killed a number of...
Well, I mean, Nicolas Cage is killing Nicolas Cage. That's what Face Off, Face Off, Face Off, Face Off, and The Furious was about. And that's a fantastic movie.
That was a really good movie.
One of my favorite movies when I was a kid.
Do you remember the
10
the
times.
Humvee that was Nicolas Cage?
Oh yeah, they built a Humvee out of Nicolas Cage.
That was amazing.
It was incredible. I was like, thank God we have the Cage farms.
Ugh.
Silver lining there. That is a skill I developed over time.
So your only Nicolas Cage skill is killing other Nicolas Cages.
It's not my fault. There's something I'm...
Now that you mention it, you don't sound anything like him.
Yeah, you kind of look a little dented too.
Like, it was kind of, when you opened that van and was like, hey, get in, I'm like, oh, a Nicolas Cage clone. But now that I'm looking at you, yeah, it's not even that. Like, in the shadow, maybe? Like, if I want you to be Nicolas Cage, you kind of look like him, but...
Okay, I'm starting to feel a little judged again.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
this is...
UX, it's not about the Nicolas Cage on the outside. It's about the Nicolas Cage on the inside. And on the inside, I feel like you're like Bad Lieutenant Port of Call New Orleans on the inside. That's a really good Nick Cage.
I've seen my insides and they don't... No. They
It's UX8, I want you... This right here, this is a safe place for everyone but me.
Yeah.
Like, you should really feel at ease. And okay, so what if you didn't do well in the Cage farms?
I only needed a few hundred more years of training, and I
There you
could
go.
have done it.
You know, it's not about how many times you accidentally kill your clone brothers. It's about how many times you accidentally kill your clone brothers, then get back up to be burned alive on a giant wicker man.
There you go. Thank you, Tag.
I'm seeing a guy in pain. I'm reaching out.
Yeah, I mean, you're a prick, but thank you.
No, even the worst Nicolas Cage clone still has a little bit of Nicolas Cage in him. And you know who Nicolas Cage was? He was a national treasure.
You know what? He wasn't just a national treasure. He was a national treasure too.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. The only other person that's ever talked to me like that was UX8, and well, he's probably out there just inspiring others.
Yeah, he's
right
on
now.
He's on that farm.
So
He's got all that room to run and play.
You know what, UX813121?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call you UX8 in honor of UX8.
I don't know if that.
You
I don't
what?
know if I deserve that.
You know what? I think you deserve it. Think about it.
If my hands weren't handcuffed behind me into this chair, I'd shake your hand right now, UX8.
Mm-hmm.
I never had friends before, but just brothers.
You
But
don't have friends now.
Oh.
That's not what this is.
Oh,
You
I
read too much into it.
Misread that.
Yeah,
Got it.
that was awkward for you.
Well, yeah, sure.
Okay, so Footloose.
Right? Yeah. Footloose.
Yeah. So like most people, you look at it and you see the story of a rebellion, someone standing up to authority and winning.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you what the movie actually is. Mm-hmm. There is this perfect little town, all America, in just the heartland of this great country. Things are fine. Things are perfect. Everything's under control. Then this troublemaker from one of the liberal cities moves in. Starts raising hell.
Okay.
So, what do the wise leaders of this town, what do? They distract everyone with a nonsense law about no one can dance, because that really doesn't matter to them. But they make everyone care about dancing all of a sudden, and everyone's like, oh, dancing and not dancing is the most important thing in the world. So all of these kids are so focused on whether or not they can dance, they never ask the hard questions. Like, why is a pastor in charge of the government of a small town? Doesn't that violate the separation of church and state?
Look.
They don't ask the hard questions, like, why is this old gas station attendant such good friends with high school students?
Because he knows a good heart when he sees one.
They don't ask the hard questions. Like, why do these children have no better form of entertainment than dangerous acts on a highway and playing chicken with farm equipment?
Well, that's because it's like the Midwest, though.
Well,
That's
because
that,
in the
I mean,
middle.
that's an answer.
Right,
I have an answer to that hard
okay,
question.
That
That's
wasn't
it. Yeah,
wasn't
right.
a very hard question. Sorry.
I feel like, look, I mean, I may just be some whatever.
You are?
No, all right. Look, I feel that what is the wrong interpretation of it is actually the right interpretation of it. You have this old pastor who's all up in arms about dancing and drinking and teenage pregnancy and people dying in car accidents because one of his kids died. So what if a kid dies? I think kids should be allowed to dance. I think kids should be allowed to drink, and I think kids should be allowed to do drugs, and I think kids should be allowed to be pregnant all at the same time. And that's what America used to be.
Right.
And that's
well,
beautiful.
Then we passed Amendment 41, the Think of the Children Amendment,
that
where
amendment.
As soon as a child dies, you can pass any law without any sort of debate or backlash because, say it with me, think of the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie it predicts that by at least 700 years.
That is fair.
It's incredible. The movie is prescient. They can just look forward and say, "Oh, you know what? I bet this will be a thing in the future." And they were right.
I mean, that was a garbage law, but I will admit when like that kid died and we all got free slushies at the gas station on Fridays.
yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
that, I mean, that was a good use of a think of the children. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
It's still like it's a crock though. Come on.
I killed a couple of baby Nick Cage clones just so I could get some extra free slushies.
Okay. What? I kind of don't want to ask this, but I kind of do.
Yeah.
Were the slushies?
Yes.
They were.
Yep.
Okay. How'd they taste?
You've never had a real slushie before.
I mean, I know it's a nightmare, but God, that seasoning was really good.
But I saw something entirely different in this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's ask the baby killer what he thought.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, Jack, I think there's a warning in this movie for you.
Okay.
So you have Kevin Bacon, right? And everything has gone right. The dance is set up. Everyone's happy. They have won the day. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Kevin Bacon's peers show up at the dance to attack him.
Okay.
So what I'm seeing here, I think that's a warning that
Really?
that the revolution is your peers are going to attack you and throw you down. They're going to try anyway. And I think that the best solution right here is to preemptively strike the revolution. Take them down before they can take you down.
Are we going to fight the non-existent revolution? I'm totally about fighting the phantom that is Unfollow.
We're
Oh,
not
yeah.
we're
I'm
not
on board.
fighting anybody. Okay,
Oh,
look.
great. This is great.
Rex, you've got
Great. I like what's happening here.
You've got a few oopsies here. All right? They may be my peers.
No,
And that's
you're not.
fine. I think we're the best of friends,
definitely not that.
honestly.
This
And
is
when
not
I
true.
meet them, we're just gonna
This is not.
we're gonna pound fists
you
and it's
are
gonna be
wrong.
great. We're gonna
That
bro
is not
down.
What's gonna happen?
That is exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay.
And even if they decided that they were gonna come at me, that they were gonna come after old Jack, well, number one, they got another thing coming. Number two, that'd be their choice. And all I care about is freedom of choice. Now, if they choose to come at me, that's their choice. And that means that they're being free to make that choice. And that's all I want.
Well, I want you to be free to make a choice to preemptively take them down before they can take you down. Why don't you choose first?
That's fair. Why don't you choose to rethink your choice about me? But I'm not going to force anything on you. Remember how I didn't force you to scrape off your own flesh so that we can enjoy our popcorn a little bit more? Right? But you
I
did-
did it.
but you
because
did it.
You said we were low on seasoning, though. So
But you still chose.
Yeah.
That's what freedom is.
okay,
Do you know what freedom is?
I not exactly.
Okay.
It's apparently helping your not friend, boss.
Freedom is a beautiful thing. It opens us up to so much. What?
No. Freedom it's an overrated concept and it's outdated. We proved long ago there's no such thing as real freedom. Everyone is controlled by a number of influences: biological, sociological, psychological, environmental. Physics has some play in it. And ultimately, we long ago said, ow!
See, what I did there, UX, was I, with my freedom, chose to hit him and stop him from talking. That was a freedom that I did. Now, would you like to try and exert your freedom?
I would love to.
Okay.
So, just anywhere?
You do what feels right. You do what
Anywhere
feels
at all.
right.
But
All right, I'm going to go a little lower, maybe?
Okay.
So,
See?
that freedom feels good.
Freedom does feel good, right?
Freedom hurts. Oh, freedom hurts. Oh,
It hurts so good. Think about it.
that was a pretty good punch for a failed Nick Cage clone, though.
See, we're going to put that on the board. Good punching.
Oh, okay.
Good at killing cages. Good at killing cage babies. Good punching.
I think cage babies can fall into the killing cages.
I would like it to not be explicitly stated as well.
Can we call them cagies?
Nope.
I kind of like cagies.
Please don't give the dead babies a nickname.
Okay. Pretend they had little hats. All right, all right. It's all right. Take a breath. Inhale, 4. Exhale, count to 4. See, freedom feels good. Think about it. You feel alive now.
No, that wasn't freedom. That was me following your orders. And it did feel good.
Right?
Yeah.
But you still chose to inhale and exhale.
No, I did what you said. Because, as I was saying, we long ago realized that there's no such thing as freedom. We should stop fighting for it and just give... Ow!
It was, if there's no freedom, then what was that?
He's got you there.
That was a predetermined action
That's
based
a-
on your environmental circumstances. And
That's a
He's-
catch 35. Checkmate.
I can't even argue with that.
Right? All right. Look, beating you up is fun. It's very fun. But I think we should probably move on to our last part of the show. UX, we like to put out the call for people that send us questions. Where can they do that?
Okay, well, they can do that at unfollowtherevolution@gmail.com. If anyone wants to send us some questions our way, comments, anything they want to get across, maybe what your definition of freedom is, or if you've displayed freedom to anyone you know. We'd love to hear about it at unfollowtherevolution@gmail.com. You can also tweet us at unfollowtherebo.
I'd like to take this time, as long as we're addressing our listeners directly. I am being held here illegally and against my will. So my dog is currently being boarded, and if anyone could just go and check on him.
I just felt like probably
That was the right call, but I mean, if that is fair. If someone needs to check on a dog, like that's kind of a dogs are you don't mess with dogs. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna say that punch was unnecessary.
no, it's not unnecessary,
No,
but
it
was
was definitely.
I'm getting mixed, so we've got 1 and 1.
It was
I don't-
optional. It was an optional punch. Let's say that it was an optional punch,
It's an option I wish you hadn't taken.
but it was an option.
But I'm free, so.
Exactly. But yeah, if anyone's heard about Tag Yolo Johnson's dog or whatever, Thompson, if you guys could blow up that kennel and liberate all those dogs, that'd be amazing. But anyway, let's move on to. Do we have any important business today?
We did receive a comment
All right.
from one Skinner McLean. It says, "Good day to you all. First time writer here.
Hey, Skinner.
As an avid and some might say obsessive fan of the artistic works of Nicolas Cage, hey, I have to say I'm very concerned of how you're handling one of his clones. Maybe I should take this myself. It seems to be."
Well, I mean, they just want to know how you're being treated. I mean,
While not technically the same actor that brought us such masterpieces as Face Off,
fantastic.
The
Vampires,
predecessor to Face Off, and The Furious.
Yeah.
Vampire's Kiss, and The Weatherman, any clone made should be deserving of the same moral respect and dignity as the original. This clone did not ask to be made, but he's here now. The least we can do is treat him like the goddamn movie star he is. So also, I'd like you to play Freebird. Good day. So wait, how is how is Nicholas the original treated? They don't really go over that.
Look, Nicolas Cage, as we've said, he was a national treasure. He was a Lord of War. He was a Ghost Rider. He was a Captain Corelli's mandolin. There were so many things that Nicolas Cage was that to try and reduce him down to a single definition is reductive, I would say.
Entire branches of academia have actually been devoted to defining Nicolas Cage, and they all failed.
Yeah.
We've approached the problem from every angle, and at a certain point, it's just one of life's great mysteries. But we know one thing:
Yeah.
he's a good man.
Yeah.
He's a great man. He's a wicker man, and we need his films to go on.
Exactly.
And that's why we started the Cage. That's why the Manifest started the Cage Farms.
I don't think I'm anything like that, and that's my legacy.
If there was one thing that Nicolas Cage was known for, it was that whatever you can expect out of Nicolas Cage, you're not going to get it. Nicolas Cage would bring a different energy to everything he did. So, yeah, maybe you're not Nick Cage, but maybe you're Nick Cage.
It's a good point.
Right?
They say Nicolas Cage, no one ever, when he was in a movie, no one knew what genre that movie was going to be until he decided.
You know The Rock? The Rock was intended as a romantic comedy. Then Nicolas Cage showed up. Right?
Okay.
He brought in all the other people. He decided it was about chemical bombs. He decided that losers spend their whole life whining about their best and that winners go home and fuck the prom queen. He chose that. Do you know the original title of Left Behind? It's called Stay With You.
I have to say, none of this is helping me.
How about this? Come into my arms, UX.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. It's called hugging it out. We're gonna do this.
Okay.
You feel my breath on you?
I feel more than that on me.
Embrace
This, should we? Okay. Tag, do you want in on this?
Oh, God, no.
it. And release. How do you feel?
Dirty.
Good.
So am I free to go now?
Well, that's a very interesting point. Actually,
Just a question, not a point.
No,
Just
UX, can I see you for a minute? Not for
desperate plea for
I'm
freedom.
right here,
That's
yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
okay.
is.
All right. So, what do you think, UX?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
All right. So, like, this guy's an asshole, right? Like, screw that guy.
I mean, he said he said it wasn't his friend, but he said some friendly things.
All right. Look, he's a prick. All right, but that vault of his could be really, really cool. It could be really, really useful for the revolution.
Yeah. But like, okay, we were talking. We're all about freedom, right?
Exactly.
And that involves choice, and he seems to want to not be here. That seems to be his choice, so I think that if we're gonna live up to, if you're gonna do what you say,
No. What we do is he hasn't realized that he can make the right choice yet. So we're gonna keep him here until he chooses correctly. Because that's what freedom can be also, is you let other people do their own thing until it's wrong, and then you fix it for them. Right?
well, I guess if your choice is your freedom is to choose to.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna choose to do is I'm gonna get the keys to those handcuffs, and I'm choosing to drop it down this drain pipe. And there we go. Look to the past, and we're moving forward. Sorry, Tag, I can't find the keys anywhere. So
I could just take the chair. I'll write you a check for the chair.
that is an older model chair. It's a knockoff of an actual one, but they don't make the knockoff anymore because the people that make the actual one don't make that model.
Well, I don't want to
so
push
the
out a
knockoffs
chair.
don't make that.
Yeah,
model.
you're gonna have what? 3 chairs that match and one that doesn't?
Yeah, that's
you can't be that guy.
it. Really messes up my chi.
No, yeah, I get it.
So we're gonna keep you here for a little bit.
It's not great for me.
It's okay. We put out that call for your dog.
Thanks.
So that you don't have to worry about that. I'm sure it's fine.
Sure.
And we've got all this Wi-Fi
Yeah.
and all this vault stuff for whatever's. So
All right. Well, if my employers are listening, I'm gonna be a little late into work for the next, I don't know how long. Just don't give my desk to Susan. I know she's been eyeing it.
And if your bosses are listening, screw you, and I hope you all burn. And Susan, I hope you get it the worst of all. See, I'm looking out for you, Tag.
That was kind of nice, actually.
Well, you know.
Thanks, Jack. Ow!
Gotta keep you on your toes. All right, well, this has been a very, very nice episode of Unfollow the Revolution. Signing off, I'm Jack.
I'm UX813121.
I'm Tag, and I'm held prisoner.
And we'll see you next time.
Unfollow the Revolution is created and performed by David Gossett, Ben Mitchell, and David Nair. Produced by ROCKPUNCH. Intro music by Alan Hanks. Voiceover by Kate Rasnick. If you'd like to join Jack's fight against the Manifest, please support the American Civil Liberties Union at www.aclu.org, because the best way to fight tyranny in the future is to protect freedom in the present.